Yeah, I thought I was going to have. Sorry about that. I had to turn my hotspot off. I thought I was going to have to make a trip to Bentonville tomorrow, but maybe not. Maybe not. I did get a call back from my lawyer today. Or not my lawyer, excuse me. Walmart's lawyer. And they still want to negotiate. They're just not negotiating to the right price. And I did tell them that, every day the price is going to go up. Because every day I have to... What's up, Wonwa? Oh, I got another offer. Now they offer $2,500. They went up another $500. Of course, I told them no deal, and I'm not going to take a deal. And I told her, well, it'll be $5,420 tomorrow if they want a deal. And she said, well, hang on a minute. Because I told her, I'll be up in Bentonville if they want to know why I'm up there and why I'm asking $420 a day for being, screwed over every day. I would happily explain. I don't think they want me back in Bentonville. Let's just say that. Anyhow, I told her the only reason I need to go back to Bentonville is to wait and get this settled. You know what I mean? I'd be on my way to Florida if I didn't have to wait for court and get this settled and everything. So she says, well, will you keep the offer of $5,000 open till close of business tomorrow? Meaning, don't tax the $420 I should for tomorrow. And I told her, yeah, because she contacted me today and everything and asked me if I would, hold off one more day on taxing them at $420 for another day. I told her, yeah, and I think that's more than fair. So we'll either settle tomorrow for $5,000, or we'll settle for more, or we end up going to court. One of the three. At this point, we're only talking 2 weeks away from court, so what does it really matter? Except I'm giving up 2 more cases. Yo, Will, what's up, my friend? But I was actually surprised she called me today, and it was towards evening. That's why I told her, yeah, I'll give you one more day. Seeing you called me today and everything, but tomorrow I'm not going to give them another day. Nope. That's the last shot. If they stretch it another day after tomorrow, it'll be $420 each day afterwards. All my days doing pretty good. I think I'll either be settling tomorrow or going back to Bentonville tomorrow, or both. I may have to go there to pick up my check and sign the paperwork. Question is whether I stay. But I'm thinking they'll probably want to do the paperwork and stuff at the Springfield store. One of them. Where it actually happened at. That's probably where we would make that deal at. I'm not driving all the way to St. Louis, Missouri. That's farther than I want to drive. That's out of my way. I'll sit here for an hour if somebody from Walmart wants to drive from the home office to me. All they got to do is come to the Joplin Walmart. I'm right across the street. Tell that Walmart, hey, don't bug him. I go over there and park, and they come and, give me my check and give me my letter of non-trespass. Yeah, it'll be all right. It's going to start the ball in the other direction. That is going to start the ball against Facebook and the trolls. I think 5 grand would be a good start. Well, 4 grand. Oh, goodness.
What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing?
Huh? Trying to figure out what the heck he's doing back there. What are you doing? Huh? Did he eat something he shouldn't do or what? Probably eat a piece of foam trying to get rid of it. Oh, if I had $1 for every time someone said they like my beard, thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Oh, no. Back in 22, they left the office. Yeah, in 22, they came down and within an hour, me contacted them. They had my check in my hand and the paperwork to sign and everything. That's why I know all this can be done within 1 hour at the home office. It happened before, you know. Now, how long they want to take or say it's going to take to do it somewhere else, I don't know. But it better be tomorrow. The deal is for tomorrow. Damn dog's chewing up all my cords. Jeez. I didn't even know they'd got that one. Ah, dang it. Good thing I am gonna get some money. What do you mean the AC must have been out? It's not hot enough to run an AC today. I don't run the AC unless I need to, man. That's just a lot of extra gas and wear and tear on the generator and the air conditioner. No, we got pretty good breeze blowing through and all. It's not that hot. Oh, for them to leave the office, yeah. That could be true. That could be true. Oh, goodness sakes. So, and no matter what, my retirement check hits at midnight. So I have money no matter what tomorrow. I go from having less than 50 cents on my bank card. Yeah, I kid you not. I have less than 50 cents on my bank card. Now that changes at midnight, but or 1 o'clock, whenever. What? Come here, you. Ah. Yeah. Oh, and some person just come by and gave me about 2 joints worth of bud. But that was pretty cool. Yeah, gave me enough bud to roll about 2 doobies. Of course, I ain't gonna roll doobies with it. But it's the little nug stuff. But hey, little nugs are better than no nugs. It's the little nug weed from the dispensaries, but it's better than no weed. Oh yeah. Oh, it's been a real blessed day all the way around, you know. I got to wake up again. I got an offer from Walmart. I got a little weed given. I'm happy. I've got food for me and the dogs covered. I just got back from the store. My soda and food for the dogs and me is covered tonight. I got enough gas in the generator to run it without running the AC. I'm pretty sure it's going to run one more day without doing an oil change. I'll do that tomorrow. Yeah. But I'm going to do a couple things and make it really, really, really nice in here for me and the dogs. What you got? What you got? Yeah, you knew it was wrong. I'm going to get some, like a plastic drop cloth, heavy duty Visqueen, and right here before the bathroom, like half of the kitchen, I'm going to put a Visqueen partition, you know, where you can see through it. I'm going to do the same with the door, my main door. That way I can leave my door open, but yet I can see outside, and it will seal the air in pretty much. It won't be like having an open door, if you know what I mean. I'm going to have 2 layers of Visqueen overlapping, where I can just, when I see somebody walk up or whatever, I can just walk out the Visqueen. And do that across the front here, and put up a couple of Mylar blankets where I can Velcro it up. So I'm going to knock out a lot of the sun and be able to run the AC in here while I'm setting and stuff. So yeah, I plan on doing a little bit of making it really nice in here for me and the dogs. And of course I'm redoing the floor. So I get the floor redone, get this old carpet, 30-year-old carpet out of here and all. Even if I just paint the floor, I'll be happy. But I may look into putting some linoleum or wood or rug on it. I don't know yet. Just paint it and put some throw rugs down. But yeah. Thank you. Yeah, Ray, they made a new offer. How you doing, Ray? Oh, and by the way, folks, they took away my second Facebook. I will not have another account on Facebook. Please follow along here on YouTube, because the fight against Facebook starts this week. As soon as I get my check from Walmart, whatever we settle for, the fight against Facebook starts. Oh, I do that already, One World. I already do that. I put a blanket up front and a blanket at the bathroom in the back, and that does good. But I want to be able to seal it off a lot better and have the front door open and sealed off. Not a blanket where, you know, I want to be able to see outside. So that's why I'm going to get me some thick Visqueen and just make me a couple partitions, you know. It'll work good. And then with I'm either going to take some Mylar and Velcro and make things I can put in and out of the windows, or I'm going to get me some cardboard and I'm going to wrap it with aluminum foil and make it to where I can stick them up there. But I really, really, really need to block the windshield, and it wouldn't hurt to block this window and that window, you know, depending on which side the sun's in, because these are giant magnifying glasses. Oh, I got too big for them. I become too popular for them. They can't stand me. You know, they don't like cannabis advocates. I don't know. You'd have to ask Facebook what's wrong with them. They enable people to use my picture, my name, and everything to harass and troll me for 5 years now. So you got to ask Facebook, because it'll be all coming out over the next year. Oh yeah, oh yeah. We're gonna be working on that. So stay tuned and follow along on that. They're going to owe me a lot of money in the end. This Walmart stuff's baby shit compared to what Walmart's going to owe me. Or not Walmart, what Facebook's going to owe me. Hey, they do what they want to do. Walmart shouldn't have done what they did, but they're paying for it now, right? Facebook shouldn't be able to do what they did, but they're going to be paying for it. It may take me months to get out there to California. It may take me to actually file a lawsuit. Okay, but I can have a lot of fun doing it in between and bringing it to the world's eyes about how I got fucked over by Facebook. Maybe Trump's administration or somebody do something about it while I'm traveling up to DC and stuff. Just like the post office and sending shit. I mean, literally sending fake shit and stuff in the mail. Or gag jokes with cremated remains. You know, things that we shouldn't be doing. So, I look at everything happen. The good Lord's making this stuff happen for a reason. I'm just following what's happening. You know what I mean? I'm just following what happens. I'm a pawn. I'm letting the good Lord use me how he wants to use me. And I believe wholeheartedly I'm following the path he put in front of me, because just look. Just look. The more the demons have come after me, the more that I just... Heck, other than having a couple beers the other night and really expressing how you feel, you can't hold it back. I've done pretty good for a year now. And I really didn't say nothing back then. It was just all the cussing I did, which I wasn't proud of. Hey, what are you doing? What are you doing? You went over there, I know. You don't like freedom on the couch. Well, no. No, I let you out and then you was over there all of a sudden where you shouldn't be. Case closed. I will say I was pretty disappointed come about 4 o'clock that I hadn't heard from Walmart yet. But I thought, well, that's just them, you know, they're going to make me a low ball offer tomorrow. But I figured they'd call me tomorrow, for sure. So when the phone rang and it said Walmart lawyer, I was surprised. And, because it was pretty close to 5 o'clock. And she said, well, it's, you know, she's pretty sure it's too late to talk to the lady she needs to from Walmart. That's why she wanted to know if she could have until the end of business day tomorrow. Without taxing them $420. And I said, yeah. You know, and see, that's the right thing to do. I mean, yeah, I should tax them, let them know that I'm serious and you know, but she called me today. And it's kind of like her calling me on Saturday is what saved her the whole weekend. Because it would have been over $1,200. I'd been wanting 62 something, 6280 or 6260 or whatever it was. I don't want to do the math in my head. Hey, nobody belongs in jail for weed. Scan this QR, get on the petition, screenshot that, send it to others. Go to 420jim.com. Follow me on YouTube. Help me build this channel. Let's show how insignificant that fucking Facebook really is. Seriously. You know, if my friends are really my friends and they want to know about me and see me, that I don't see why they don't come to YouTube. I put up with that damn Facebook shit for 10 years now. So, you know, I'll try and fight to get it back, but, you know, it means a lot if anybody over on Facebook will actually come over here to YouTube and help me build this up and follow it on here. I'd really, really, really appreciate that. Yeah, they're going up in their offer. What's weird is, here, I hope it's like this. Their first offer was $500, which, of course, I didn't think was too funny, but haha. Then they offered $2,000. Okay, now they're offering $25. $500 more than the $1,500 jump. So tomorrow I expect them to jump that other, and it'll be at $5,000 like I wanted. However they want to do it, I don't care. $5,000 by business tomorrow, or $5,000 plus $420 per day until we make it to court, whichever is greater. You know, I just think that's fair. They don't want me in Bentonville. They want me just, you know, go about and then show up. Ain't nothing I can do. It puts a hold on my mission, everything. To me, I'll get the best attention in my petition and everything right now with this Walmart thing and being in Bentonville and all, because it is. It's gotten a lot of attention. It may not get a lot of signatures, but it's got a lot of attention, a whole lot of attention. And I'm hoping the Facebook one will just about blow the petition out of the water, and we'll get attention. So we'll see. We will see, but they're halfway there. And I think tomorrow they're going to see the light, because I'm not backing down. They know that. I'm willing to go to court now, because it's only 2 weeks away, just over. And there I'll get $5,000. And I know they won't make me wait, because I'll go wait over there every day they make me wait to decide if they're going to appeal it and pay it. That I promise. I won't drive off and come back a month later and say, well, are you ready to pay me? Don't look at me like that, dumbass. You the one that wanted in the box. You're in there until dinner time now. Jack's gonna hate me too, because I'm not gonna keep them pinned up in the box. What I am gonna do is fix the floor in here. After I get this settlement with Walmart, I'm going to take a day, 2 days, whatever, and I'm going to fix the floor. I'm going to keep Lilu and Jack up this whole half of the RV, and the pups do the back half of the RV, and then I'll let them back there and keep them away from coming up here while I do this side. And then the puppies and Jack and Lilu will have the whole run of the RV. And the pup's just going to have to learn to leave out Jack alone, or Jack's going to have to snap at him or whatever. But I don't want to keep them in that area in this couch only. It's time they get to run around the RV. It's time they get little collars and leashes, and I can take them out to walk and all that. Huh? The Walmart that makes this deal with me, it's going to be a day or two before I get on the road. whether I'm in Joplin, Springfield, or wherever. I plan on going and getting hardware to do the floor and stuff like that. You know, get the stuff done I need to get done, get my insurance, get everything paid, get the dogs shots and all that. See if they're old enough to get rabies shots. I don't think they're quite old enough to get rabies shots, but I want all their other shots up to date. So I'm going to take them in, get their shots. Yeah. Oh, well, thank you. The ones outside are just as cool. But you can't really see them during the day. I mean, you can, but they don't look good during the day. I don't turn them on. But they get a lot of attention. That they do. And yeah, hey, Frankie, my LEDs are holding up. Hell, I got them in March, or no, I had them since like January. But I didn't hit the road until March, or beginning of April. So April, May, June, hell, for 3 months. And from Arizona to here, knock on wood, they still work compared to the ones I used to buy. And after a couple hundred miles, they'd break or tear. Woof. Woof. Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah, I don't believe you this time. Nope. I don't believe in Mama. Hell, let Walmart not settle and me win 10 grand. That'd be real funny, because then I'd buy some really, really, really good LEDs for the outside. I'd buy a commercial set that you can program, like they have on the carnival rides. Yeah. But of course, you're talking quite a bit of money to do that. But if I'd won 10 grand, what the heck? It'd be spent wisely on the mobile billboard. That'd get attention, you know what I mean? So now I got to figure out where I'm going to be July 4th. I thought I was going to be in Bentonville, Arkansas. Anybody got any suggestions between Joplin and well, of course I can't get down to Florida by the 4th, but on my way towards Florida. I have to look on the map. There got to be some cool spot that I could spend 4th of July between where I am and where I'm going. And if it's not too far to get to or whatnot, that sounds like a plan to me. What do you mean get an electric generator? I've got a brand new electric generator. You lost me. I should get electric. That's what I've got. It's a brand new electric generator. Why would I want to buy another one and have the problems? I do plan on having a backup generator. No, the one I've had, I bought one in April. The one we bought in April. The one that's going wah, 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 making the lights go up and down when I run the AC and stuff. That's a brand new Westinghouse. and it's under warranty, and they should fix it, but I just haven't messed with them yet. I've been busy messing with Walmart. And guess who I bought that generator through? Walmart. They might want to just give me a refund and have me buy it somewhere else. Me personally, I think it's just a messed up carburetor. I think it's a good generator. I think it could be a good generator and all. But there's something wrong with the governor on it. It's I call it dieseling. They call it surging. It's surging. Brand new generator shouldn't surge. Now, there's videos how to fix it, but why should I fix it? You got to take the needle valve out and clean the jet carb, you know, the little jet in there with the rod and this, that, and the other. And why should I have to do that? Oh yeah, I bought it on my Walmart. See, that's another thing that's kind of cool about being a Walmart Plus member. I don't have to have a receipt on anything I do. It's all electronically done. I have one big electronic receipt with everything I do in Walmart. That's why, another thing, it's kind of cool being the Walmart Plus customer. Every time I've ordered food, that generator, my little figurines and stuff, everything that I've done through Walmart, I have history of. I have a receipt of. So, there are some pretty cool things about being a Walmart Plus customer. Well, no, I can't go back on Walmart about the generator, really. Now, I could bitch at Walmart. Walmart could bitch at Westinghouse, but that's all that could be done. Walmart's guarantee has ended. They only do 30 days on like the generators and stuff, and 30 days is long gone. It's the manufacturer's warranty. You got to go on from there. So, and that's where I'm at with Walmart right now, or not Walmart, but Westinghouse right now. And, you know, if they want me to go around and let people hear it surge and show them how it went and everything, this, that, and the other, and they say, what the hell's wrong? Yeah, that's Westinghouse for you. Okay. I can put a Calvin piston on their brand, whatever. Okay. Or they could fix my generator. Not tell me I have to go send it into the service center for a couple of weeks or whatever. No. I'm willing to go to the service center and drop it off, pick it up a few hours later, or sit there and wait for them to do it, because it's only no matter what, you can put a damn carburetor on that thing in 2 hours. Send me a damn carburetor and call it even. I'll put a carburetor on it. No, I don't have one of the ones with the solar panel things. Them things look so great and all, but I mean, it's okay to run your computer for the day, or your TV for the day, or to charge some phones or listen to music. But them solar generators aren't going to run a coffee maker. They ain't going to run an air conditioner. They ain't going to run a heater. I mean, yeah, they're good for a couple hours, a few hours, whatever. But they're not what a regular gas generator will do. And they're not like solar power, where you have a lot of batteries for a lot of storage and a lot of amperage. See, I plan on putting $1,000 aside towards solar. And that's about half of what I need for solar. Yeah, I don't. I don't know about that. I'd have to look at them and check it out and find out how many amp hours them batteries are and this, that, and the other. And two, you got to look at the fact that how good are the panels that charge, and how long does it take the panels to charge? You know, what's the drain support? What's your charge and the drain ratio? You know, can I use them all day while they're charging along all night, or do I have to like not use them during the day and let them charge where I can only use them at night? I'd have to see the specs and everything on them. I don't believe that for a second. I don't believe that for a second. Yeah. They must. They're not talking. They're talking about maybe just running a refrigerator. They're not talking about running a microwave, a coffee pot, or anything like that. No way. Oh, Building Tommy got his feelings hurt. Wants me to take a washcloth and wash my clothes or something. Go take a wash, clean your clothes. Yeah, you are stupid. Exactly. You put the word that come to mind when I read that. You are stupid. How you doing tonight, stupid? Don't worry about what I wash or don't wash. None of your damn business. Oh. All you do is show your stupidity, but comments are pretty good on the account, so show your stupidity. As long as you want to show how stupid you are, you go for it. Ain't none of my friends care. But you are right. Well, as soon as I get that okay from Walmart for that $5,000, I'll probably go straight over to Flying J and buy one of them $23 showers. You damn right. I'll probably treat myself right then and there. Absolutely. I'm tired of washing in the sink. Hey, Rhonda, how we doing? Hey, stupid. Come back tomorrow and find out. Come back tomorrow and find out if I prove that a lie or not, dummy. They offered $2,500 today. They have one more day to decide whether they want to pay the $5,000 or not, or it goes up every day after that. She asked me to give her till tomorrow, close the business. So, you're right. They can always say no. But I can wait till the 16th and collect $5,000. Then I can collect $5,000 on the 31st, and I can sue the hell out of them for the case in between. But see, you show your ignorance. You don't know nothing about shit. I don't have to show you a damn thing. I don't have to show you a damn thing. Well, see, when you call me a liar, I tell you to get the hell off my page, because I believe in Yahweh and Yahshua, and I'm not here to lie to you or bullshit no one, but you ain't going to be on my page calling me a liar. I throw the demons off my page. I mean, isn't that stupid? Why would I come on social media? Why would I act like my bullies, come on social media and make lies on videos and stuff like they do? Why in the hell would I do that? I'm trying to get people to help me get people out of jail and make it cannabis federally legal. Why would I say, lie, or do anything like that? It just shows how stupid the trolls are that's doing this. They got a big case of the dumbass. They never watched that 70s show with Red. Dumbass. Oh, I didn't think that sounded right.
Hey, how you doing? I didn't know you worked the weekend. I didn't work on the weekend. Still, I can't be able to. Hell, I couldn't even get my change to get Walmart food to Coinstar. So,
hang on a minute.
This whole ordeal has done nothing but suck. Alright, well, here's what I got back from Walmart. I am offering you $2,500 to get Walmart food to Coinstar. So, honestly, this whole ordeal has done nothing but suck.
Okay, I'm going to leave it at that. I'm just going to play you what a lady happened to say to me. Okay? Whether it's Walmart, whoever, whatever, anybody wants to believe I got an offer or anything, whatever they want to believe.
Alright, well, here's what I got back from Walmart. I am offering you $2,500 to settle both cases, and you will get a letter saying there is no issue with trespass.
I heard somebody say that they had an offer of $2,500 and no trespass. Yeah. I'd probably fake that too, right? You dumbasses. Quite the dumbass, wasn't he? Stop harassing Walmart. I hope like hell these idiots do send them to Walmart, because Walmart's gonna hate paying the cases and stuff, and Walmart's got their names and where they live and everything from me. So I hope they're just as stupid as they say they are. They go contact him. According to the Walmart lawyer, they haven't contacted her at all. See, they're just lying pieces of shit like they was saying to prove it. How am I extorting Walmart? And how's that not being a Christ-like man? If Walmart wasn't in the wrong, Walmart wouldn't offer to settle. Walmart knows they're in the wrong. Walmart knows that I'm asking for very little compared to what I can. See, you're just that stupid idiot with a different account. Goodbye. So, my friends, yeah, please, no more Facebook for me. Please tell people, hey, if they want to be my friends and whatnot, I stuck with Facebook all I could. Man, there's times I wanted to get off that many times, and people made me feel bad, like I was abandoning them on Facebook and all. And I told them I'd be there until I got kicked off. And if people on Facebook don't like it, well, take it up with Steve Sprague and Scott Winslow Albert and all. I tried to get back on. They did that bullshit again. So I'm going to fight with Facebook, but it may take a bit. Please join me here on YouTube. Tell others, get them to follow me here on YouTube. If you get a chance, screenshot that, scan that. Nobody belongs in jail for weed. Or you can go to 420jim.com and sign the petition there. Oh man, I've always hated Facebook. The only reason I ever had it was to keep in touch with my daughter. And that was before I, and that's the only thing I knew to put it on when I started this. I didn't know shit about the internet or nothing. And, it was all right the first couple years. But then it wasn't. And when they think they can just take all your videos, all your life, all that memories and everything away and say, fuck you, I'm done with Facebook. Yeah, I'm coming after Facebook. I will find a lawyer that file a nice suit. That I know. And that I'm going to do. But I'm going to have a lot of fun trying to find that lawyer. And hopefully I can point out how Facebook has helped a terrorized organization, or whatever you want to call it, doing a conspiracy against me and my mission. So I think they really, really, really screwed up involving Walmart and Facebook. Walmart, I don't know how much. They keep calling them or calling the lawyer and stuff. Oh yeah, Walmart's on to them, or looking at that. Facebook, I don't know. Can't tell you. But I think they really fucked up using them. That's just my opinion. Let's see what happens over the next couple of months. Yeah, Elvis. Oh, well, see. Yeah, I'll find a nice lawyer and sue Facebook. I don't want to go out to California. I want to go to Florida and finish my mission and all. Now I might winter in California and go out there and do it, but it's not going to be a small suit. That's going to be a mega suit. Oh yeah, I can prove where they have deliberately let people use my photo, my name, and all kinds of stuff. Deliberately done it. I report it, friends reported it, and they say that it wasn't true and it didn't violate their community standards. In whose world would that be? Yeah. So we'll see what happens. I'm not worried about it. And y'all seen me take on Walmart second time now. Well, Mark Zuckerberg ain't any bigger than Walmart. Hey, Mark. Well, Elvis, I don't know. I mean, I would think they would have learned from the first one. The one that happened in 22. But I'm understanding, that's why I'm not pushing a big mega suit or nothing. Okay, they screwed up and trespassed me and took it back, but forgot to write it down or whatever. I don't know, don't care. And nothing would have happened had the trolls not got a hold of Walmart when I did absolutely nothing wrong, and have their asset protection look into me. Why were they looking into me? No rhyme, no reason, no right to, really. I've never stolen their store, never nothing for them to be looking at or for me. Okay? They just went off of some stupid calls, and I think that's why it took so long. The lawyers have been looking and figured out, oh, hell yeah. Yeah, they kind of use Walmart to do this shit. But see, I don't know. But I think that's what happened. Pretty sure that's what happened. Can't even keep the hunch meat stickers stock damn. Oh yeah, well, yeah. Yeah, there's some Walmart employees that's went postal before. Oh, I don't care who you are, go away. You're just plain stupid and don't need to be here. I don't bear false witness against no one. So when they want to come on here and blatantly lie, I just throw them off of here. They assume when I say the trolls, I'm talking about any particular one, but I'm not. There's a half dozen of them or so now, so I'm not bearing false witness. Who the hell's doing this? Trolls. Now, if I said, oh, I know that's Scott, or I know that's... Then they'd have a point. But see, their head's so damn big, they try and put words in my mouth that ain't even there. Gorilla glue, duct tape, none of that will cure stupid. And I love it when they tell me how Walmart's never going to sell. Walmart's not going to eat. Walmart this, that, and the other. Well, I've already proved Walmart wants to settle. Or, well, they told me they did. I guess maybe I haven't proved it to y'all, but no, only the trolls would ask me to prove it anyway. Because when they make an offer, they don't, send it to you in writing. It's a phone call, as you may have heard. But yeah. Hang on a minute. Oh yeah, Flex Seal can't fix that. You mean can't fix stupid? You're absolutely right. Flex Seal can't even fix stupid. Oh, they are so damn stupid. Oh, goodness sakes. Yep. I can see things coming together now. I don't know which way to look now to see which way they're coming together from. I can see a couple different angles, but I can see something closing in. And I don't think it's going to be long. I don't think it's going to be long. We find out if the Just Us system is going to work or not. Woo! I feel pretty good though. I feel about 75%. That Walmart's going to make that deal tomorrow. I feel about, and I can be totally wrong, and I'm not going to be butthurt or nothing, but on a scale, I'm about 75% sure that they're going to take that deal tomorrow. Now, I can't say she won't offer me $4,200 and see if I'd take that. But I'm going to say, nah, we made the deal. If I waited one extra day, it would be 5. So let's just keep to that, you know? Oh, I was just glad the last couple of days it cooled down enough that I didn't have to run the AC. Because, you know, I was worried. But now knowing that I'm pretty close to settling with Walmart, and the fact that I have my regular money tomorrow, I can go run the AC all I want. If the generator blows up, it blows up. You know what I mean? I'll just fight with them with a blown up generator. But I'd be able to go get something else. So it's going to feel good to have a little bit of bank account that I can fall back on if I have to. And it's going to help the bank account, going to help the mission, and it's going to help a couple other people. So I feel good about it. Well, yeah, I mean, you know, if I have to keep running it, if I can't get them to fix it and I have to keep, I keep using it and it blows up. Oh, yeah, you know. And technically, I guess there's not much you can do except, you know, tell people about it, put Calvin in the window, drive around with Westinghouse and the Calvin and whatnot, and tell people what they done. They might would, you know, give you your money back or replace it or something, right? I mean, see, I don't want nothing that's not right. If this thing was a year old or, you know, had 1,000 hours on it or something and was doing that or something, I wouldn't think nothing about it. Not a damn thing about it. But this thing's done it since I've had it. This is a problem that's normally caused by bad gas or something. Something getting down in the needle valve and plugging parts of the air. And it's not getting the air to fuel mixture it needs. Okay? Well, I think that it was just screwed up from the factory because there's been no bad gas in it. Every bit of gas been in it has been brand new. It hasn't set 2 days with gas in the tank. It hasn't ran. You know what I mean? So it ain't bad gas or nothing. Unless there was something in the fuel line or something that, you know. I think I'm going to do the video and everything and give them one chance to say what the hell they're going to do with it. If it's take it to a service center and have to wait a week or whatever, this, that, and the other, or a couple of days, I'm going to tell them no. You go ahead and replace it or refund it. So be done with it. You know? And I think that would be fair. Oh, hey, I don't say who's trolls or not, Elvis. I never said that One World and Elvis are trolls. Oh, you're saying that. Oh, okay, because see, I never said that, you know. I'll let y'all argue amongst yourselves. Hey, I believe you, Elvis. And you know, the people that were my trolls, that are my trolls, they used to say that same thing. They did. They used to tell me how they loved my mission, how they was all for it and all. And then as soon as I left town, they stuck a knife in my back and showed me the true people they are. I mean, I'm not saying that to you, I'm explaining the trolls. They are pathetic. What do you mean I harass Walmart and they support it? I don't harass Walmart. What are you trying to say there where I harass Walmart? Oh no. Oh, okay. Now I see what you're saying. Elvis the cat and One Life enables Jim harassment. You gotta support it. Oh, they don't support it. You got a point, bro. Oh, you got a point, bro. You got a point, Elvis. Hey, Elvis, they don't believe that Walmart's going to pay the $5 grand. What do you mean, what was your point? Who? What do you mean? About who? What was whose point? I'm trying to keep up with all the comments. Oh, the troll. I was going to say, I'm trying to keep up on all the comments. And y'all are calling each other trolls. I ain't called none of you trolls. Whose name is a troll? And who do you keep saying is flipping out on Walmart? Hey, One World, is he saying that I'm flipping out on Walmart, I shouldn't be suing them and stuff? Is that what he's saying? I kind of got lost in this stupid part of the comment. Well, I know what he's going by. That's a stupid troll's name. Yeah, well, that's a stupid troll's name. That's not a real person. When it said Jim's harassment, But see, I wasn't seeing what he was saying about the stupid Walmart thing and whatnot. But yeah, he's just a stupid fucking idiot. And why does he care who enables me to? Why does he even care about Walmart? You know what I mean? Why does he even care about Walmart? Does he own stock in it? Does a mommy or a granny or somebody own stock in Walmart? What's his exception with Walmart? But like I say, I like Walmart. If anything, I've tried to protect and help Walmart. See, that's what their problem is. Because I didn't go all bad against Walmart and everything. That I want Walmart to go after them and put them in jail for dragging Walmart into this situation. That's what I want. And I think that's what they're getting scared of. And they better be getting scared of it, because between them and Facebook, I can see it coming. Well, you are. Well, good job. You are. You are supporting what's right. Thank you, buddies. Yeah. And what would be wrong? What would be wrong with that? I mean, obviously, Walmart knows they did wrong, or they wouldn't be offering a settlement at all. This way, they're saving money and time and everything else. We're coming together as adults, or whatever, and meeting in the minds and settling it, and not even taking it to court. You know what I mean? To me, that's the way that's the way everything's supposed to work, right? So how does it make me wrong, Walmart wrong, or you wrong? It don't. It makes the idiots that say that wrong. That's why I say they prove their stupidity every day on my lives. I mean, go back and watch. They prove their stupidity almost every day. They got to come on here and throw a lie here, throw a lie there. Send me a message like we're in town, or this, that, and the other, try and get me to say it on the whatever, and yeah, they're just, their day's coming though. There's one day they cannot not go to, and that's their judgment day. He's gonna hope like hell that I don't get up there and sue his ass, but it's coming. It's coming. It's coming. Oh yeah. He better quit worrying about Walmart. All of them Walmart's over with. Walmart's in discussion. Okay? I thought Bryson was over with, but nope, and he don't want to discuss it no more. So we're gonna go ahead with Bryson too. But Walmart, as far as I'm concerned, it's about ready to be over with. We're getting ready to sign papers on that one. Yeah. As far as I'm concerned, me and Rhonda, we're cool. Things are cool. And that's it. Everyone else, get your checkbooks ready. Get your checkbooks ready. Don't worry about no damn Walmart. Don't worry about don't worry about a damn thing. Worry about getting your witnesses up and getting your ass in the court and lying to the judge. Because you'll have the demons on your side, and I'll have Yahweh and Yahshua on my side. Oh yeah, I know. You never told me to sue anyone. Hell, we didn't even know each other when I sued Walmart the first time or nothing. You know what I mean? I told myself back in 22 to sue Walmart. And see, that's just another stupid statement from them. Oh, he wishes he was me. That's his whole problem. He wishes he was me. That's their whole problem. They wish they were me. They wouldn't make a pimple on a cannabis advocate's butt, let alone mine. Game over. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'm going to come through some towns, file some lawsuits, meet some people, and hand out some little figurines. And if people want to say that I'm there causing trouble or blah, 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 let them. Because it won't be true. Everything's on camera. I come with peace and love in the courts. And I just say, let the courts decide whether I'm right or wrong. You know what I mean? That's all we should do. Should be no arguing, no bickering, no nothing. I plan on coming to the towns, filing the suits, and sitting there until I go to court. Now, depending on how stupid they want to be as to what it says in my windows and stuff. Right now, it's fixing to say a whole hell of a lot about Facebook. Facebook is my next target. The 4 wannabes. The 4 wannabes. Yeah. Scott Winslow, Albert, Steve Sprague, Alan Jones, and Monica Brown. That's at least 4 of them, right? or no, Chase Bass. Chase's ass. The 4 wannabes. I know, you still want to call me Jim all the time. Damn, that hour went by quick. I can't believe an hour's already went by. Damn. Well, hell. We're going to take a couple days off and do some RV repairs, I think, starting tomorrow. Well, day after. I don't want to spend none of my money until I know I have a concrete deal with Walmart. Until I have a concrete deal with Walmart, I'm going to treat it like I got to scrape up every penny I can to get through the month. But come time I get a call saying they want to settle and when and how it's actually going to happen, that'll be good. That will be good. I think for all purposes, hell, they should just arrange to meet right here at this Walmart across the street. You know what I mean? They can arrange at Walmart to know that this vehicle's going to come over there and park. And I can just be parked there, and when they get there, they can come by and we can go sign the papers and whatever, and life go on from there. I'll suggest that. Or, somebody can home office can come to where I'm at. I'll sit here. Like I had the last 3 days. I'll just sit on the other side of the street. Hey, come to Joplin. Send him to the car wash. On your way out of the car wash, stop by, give for his check, and have him sign the papers. Give him his letter where he can go across the street and go shopping. I can start giving part of their money back. You know what I mean? Oh, no. No, I don't want to do that. No, I want to do as many lives and have people stop by as I can between now and when I'm done. That's the whole point of this. That's the whole point of this. No, I'll take the time off to do the floors and stuff. But you never know. It may even be raining when I go to do it. But I do want to get the floors done. At least get the carpet out and paint the floor. Now, whether I put carpet in or anything like that, that's not a thing right away. But right away, I want to get all this old carpet and shit out and paint the floors. Put a nice couple coats of paint on the floors. That way, if the pups or Jack has an accident, I can see it real well and clean it easily. And then I'll decide whether I put linoleum or fake wood or whatever back in. Hell, if I like it enough, I may just leave it painted. Buy a good gallon of epoxy paint and 2-part epoxy paint, do the floor and call it good. It'll last forever, or as long as I have the RV. Throw a couple of throw rugs on it. You know, that's probably the best way to do it. Yeah, just to do the floors and stuff is what I meant by take a couple days off. And then decide which way I'm headed, you know. Of course, we know it's Florida, but I thought I was going to have to make a lot of stops along the way to get fuel. Well, I don't really have to now. Now it would be the urge that hits me to stop, like when I stopped in Sedalia, Missouri the first time and got t-shirts. I can't tell you what made me have that urge to do that there, and that's where Jeb Mazansky's story lived, you know. So who knows, they may be a couple of towns along the way I don't plan on stopping at, but for some reason I do, and then all of a sudden I'm sitting there for a day or two. But I'll be able to, I won't have to sit somewhere in a couple of days just to make gas money. If I don't, oh well, I should have the money. I can fill the tank and get on down the road on my own, you know. I plan on spending most of this money on this mission. I think painting the floor and stuff is part of the mission. I mean, that goes to keeping the mobile billboard on the road. Same with the generator or anything else. It's not really for me. It's for keeping this thing on the road. Oh, we got rain. And down the road. So, this is really, 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 really going to help the mission. And, had it not been for the mission, this wouldn't have happened, you know what I mean? So, to me, the money really belongs to the mission, not me. It's kind of like a free will donation from Walmart to the mission. That's awful nice of Walmart. I'd have to change my review. No, actually, I'd be doing probably a couple more lives, you know what I mean? I may show the floor, you know, what I do with the floor or whatever. Yeah, I may do actually more lives than less, especially if I got a couple $1,000s to play with. But the first 1,000 is already spent. That's spent trying to help a couple people out. Which reminds me, hey, Will, would you or Frankie, one of you, or both of you, whatever, somebody give Greg Tanner the message to call me and give him my phone number? I thought he had it or whatnot, but I don't have him on my phone list, so I may not have saved his number or whatever. But if one of y'all would shoot Greg Tanner a message, Greg Tanner from Georgia, and tell him that, you know, to give me a call. He has YouTube, but he don't show up on it very often. And I don't know if he knows that my Facebook's gone or what. But I would like to talk to him in the next day or two. So if one of y'all could send him a message on Facebook that I said give me a call and give him my phone number just in case you don't have it. I'd really appreciate that, gentlemen. Oh, one life, you're absolutely right. Or I'm thinking a water park for a day. Maybe, just maybe, a water park for a day. Then again, oh heck, I'll be going to Florida. I could get my dive tank, depending on how long. Some shops, 24 hours. Some shops, it's a week. It depends. But I should be able to have my tank hydroed. Hang on a minute. How you doing? Oh, Jack, be nice. How you doing, brother?
You got permission I can sign? I didn't bring my...
Yeah, do you have your phone on you?
No, I didn't bring
Hang on a minute. I can solve that. Hang on, Jack. Yeah, nobody belongs in jail for weed, and we want it fed illegal.
Right.
And I give my friends a little Jesus.
Oh, hey, I have a black one. Just like
There you
this.
go.
That's
There
so
you
cool.
go. Yeah, everyone needs a little Jesus. They forget. He gave us every herb-bearing seed.
Yeah, that's cool.
He gave it to us to eat. Now, we shouldn't smoke anything because of the temple. But he didn't care we got high off of cannabis. You know why? He gave me cannabis as meat. Nowhere in the Bible does he tell me not to heat my meat.
Oh, right.
If I boil my cannabis to a tea, or if I cook it in a brownie or something, I'm going to get high off of it.
Yeah.
So he didn't care that we got the euphoria off of weed, but I got to agree we're not supposed to be smoking anything.
Yeah. Well, that's how I like to consume it.
Oh, that's how I consume it too.
There we
But
go.
see, I can't tell people to smoke. Hell, I smoked cigarettes 40 years.
Oh, I'm trying to quit these.
Good Lord just let me walk away from it. I just made him a promise. No patch, no nothing. I was done. I really wanted to be done. I bought 2 bags of cigarettes and set them on the table and said, if I can't go without opening one of these, I'll never do it. And I just prayed every evening and whatnot. For the first 2 years, it was super hard. I'd go by a store and I'd see a snipe and I'd walk up there like I'm gonna grab it. And I hadn't touched a cigarette in a year, brother.
Yeah.
But just automatically, you'd walk like to it.
Right.
So a lot of it's programming.
Right. I know. I need.
Remember, you're stronger. You yourself. You are the strongest thing on this planet is you. And you got to take back control of you.
Yeah. Thank you, man.
Later, brother.
Be safe out here.
Yes, sir. Hey, I got the Father and the Son.
All right.
Boy. Yeah, I'd like to go to thinking a water park, but you know what? I'd rather, instead of pay the money on a water park, get the dive tank certified and filled. And then hell, anywhere there's water, I could stop and do a little dive if I wanted to, you know. Tampa Bay, Sarasota Bay. I go dive off of Marina Jacks. Hell, I ain't dove off of Marina Jacks since I was a kid. Sarasota Beach is where we had our open water dive. Now our checkout dive was in Weeki Wachee Springs. It'd be cool to go to Weeki Wachee Springs, Crystal River. That'd be cool. Go swimming with the manatees again. Oh, One World, if I did something like that, I would definitely rent a case. I don't know if you can get, you probably can get cases for phones. But I know you can get cases for cameras, digital cameras. And they have digital cameras that you can rent. But yeah, if I did something like that, I'd definitely do a film of it. It would be cool to go back to Crystal River. I mean, hell, I was 13 years old when I was in Crystal River. Yeah, 15 years old when I was certified. Damn, that's a long time ago. 50 years ago, I was diving in Crystal. Half a century ago, I was diving in Crystal River. It would be cool to go back after 50 years. Wouldn't that just be cool? Or just like diving in at Marina Jacks. You know, hell. I used to swim in Marina Jacks all the time when I was a kid. Yeah, well, heck, I mean, I can do a nice dive and it wouldn't cost me much at all. Now, if I wanted to do it right and went to Crystal River, you rent a little dive boat for the day, just a little John boat, you know, and whatnot. You can go out and get in the springs and stuff. Yeah, that could be costly, you know. You could spend $100 a day easily, you know. But heck, I could just go down the springs or anywhere and jump in if I wanted to and swim around manatees and whatnot. I mean, the only thing it's going to cost me is a tank of air. Because using the gear don't cost nothing. And I've got all the gear. I've got all the gear I need. So the only thing it would cost me to go do a dive is air. And I think last time I bought air was $8 or so a tank. Now that's been 20 years ago, but I'm sure it's less than $20 a tank. Oh, to get certified? Yeah. Yeah. Me, I was really blessed and lucky. They only did it 2 times, and then they stopped the program. I was in the first one, but I was part of the Boys Club of America in Sarasota, Florida, down off of Fruitville Road, and I was in a foster home just down the street from it. And well, actually it's called a shelter home. And every time I'd end up out in the shelter home or living off Fruitville Road, I would go to the boys club. And there was one point where my dad was living right next to the boys club and I was staying with him. But anyhow, I was living in the shelter home when they decided to start scuba classes. And that was back in 1973. Back in 1973, and the only reason I know the year is that's the year I got certified. So evidently back in 1973, when I was 15, they announced that they was having a scuba, certification sign up or whatever. Well, heck, I was at one of three places. I was either on the trampoline, in the swimming pool, or in the wood shop. Period. That's where you'd catch me in the morning, So when I heard about diving, I was all into it. And I asked my foster parents at the shelter home. And then, of course, I had to get my parents' signature, I think. But anyhow, I got permission to join it. And it didn't cost nothing. The only thing it cost was the checkout dive at the end of the program. We pitched in for the rental of the boats, the air and stuff. I think we each paid $50, and that covered for the bus to get us up to Crystal River, lunch, boat rental, air, everything for the day. And I think that was $50. My dad paid that. But yeah, that was the only charge, the certification. Everything else up to the certification was free. John B. Slate was my instructor. Oh. I was surprised the trolls don't tell me to prove shit like that. You know what I mean? They always want me to prove Walmart this or cop this or this, that, and the other, but other things they never tell me to prove that, do they? Ah, goodness sakes. Oh, hey, do me a favor, someone. Let Ricky know that I'm kicked off of Facebook and to get a hold of me on YouTube, would you? I'd appreciate that. Hey, Michelle, how we doing? You were gone a couple of days. Is that what you say? What'd you miss? Yeah, but that was just a checkout, the checkout dive, or the certification. Classes back then, if you had to pay for classes, run you about $350. Like you could go down the Keys and stuff like that, and for back in the day, back in the 70s, all. Depending on where you go and whatnot, between $250 and $350 to be certified. Oh, they took away my other one. Nothing. I didn't make no post. I didn't do a damn thing. They just said I was banned permanently from Facebook. So watch what happens. Watch what happens. Yeah, we know where it comes from. And Facebook, you know as well as I do, Michelle, I think you report them. If not, others have. But I've got screenshots where they've used my photo, my name, my everything on this Facebook platform to terrorize me for over 4 years now. And I got lots and lots of screenshots where a lot of my friends reported it. And they all say it don't violate their community standards. All these fake groups where they call me a scammer and put my pictures on. Yeah. Facebook is enabling the trolls to terrorize me in a conspiracy to take down a cannabis mission. That's going all over the Cannebago. Because I believe that wholeheartedly with my heart. Yeah, it's Mark Zuckerberg and them. They don't want cannabis legal. They're enabling these guys to have me hurt or whatever on their platform. And that's how I really honestly feel. It's what it's got to be. They're going to delete me from their platform when I do nothing wrong. And yet all kinds of people have told them that they've been terrorizing me and using my photo and stuff. And they say it don't violate their community standards. Yeah. We're going to get the pot stirred up. I don't know what what was the latest you heard about Walmart? Are you caught up to date on Walmart, or what was the last? What do you remember the last thing about Walmart? Because they've been 3 offers now. Yeah, $1,000 per suit being a $2,000. Yeah, they called me and upped it to $2,500. And I told them, of course, I'm not interested, and that to remember that it goes up $420 per day from tomorrow on, if they want to talk. That's my deal. You know, I'm not interested in anything less than that. And I said, well, you know, I'm headed to Bentonville, and you can tell them that if they want to know why I'm charging the $420 a day, Bob, they can come out and ask me, and I'll tell them. You know, it's because I can't get on with the mission. I have to be here and whatnot. It's aggravating. It's stupid. You know, she's like, well, why don't you tell them you won't go back to Bentonville? And I'm like, I told you, the only reason I go to Bentonville is to get their attention, whatever. You know, I don't want to go to Bentonville. Oh yeah, if they settle, I have no plans whatsoever going back to Bentonville unless they violate my rights again. You know? Yeah, I mean, I didn't go back after the first time, right? So she says, how about this? She says, give me till close of tomorrow. They offered $2,500. And of course I told her no. And she said, give me until close of business tomorrow. Before you attach the because I told her it's going to be $420. Tomorrow would be $5,420. And she said, would you hold off? Would you give me one more day to see if I can get the $5,000 for you? And I told her, yeah. Not saying that that's what they're going to do tomorrow, but if they want to stop me going up and expecting more and more continue to talk about it, then she should go for that. I don't think they want me back in Bentonville. Hey, thank you, One World Life. Much love, my friend. Hey, you ought to feel important tonight. The trolls were messing with you. And Elvis. Y'all got a little bit of fame tonight. But I got a pretty good feeling with her saying that, Michelle, that, you know, I'm willing to forget everything. No, I don't want to go back to Bentonville or anything. Let's just say tomorrow is the day that everything gets squashed. From this point back, it's forgotten. What comes up in the future, we can't talk about. Nobody knows. We don't know what's going to happen. Let's try and respect and do better for each other. But if they take this deal, everything in the past. So I would have no reason to go back to Walmart, you know, home office or anything. That wouldn't be right. Yeah, it's half of what I could win in each case. Best case scenario is I get 5 and 5, and I really think if I waited to the 31st, that would happen. I really do. Plus, I could do the case in the middle in Kansas City. Okay? That hasn't been filed or nothing. The big one, the one that caused the trespass and all. Okay? To me, it's not all about the money. So I told them if they give me half of what I could win in each of these cases, which is what I won in Georgia, $2,500, kind of set that as a precedent, you know what I mean? Because that judge said in Georgia it's worth $2,500 for whatever reason. Okay? So I'm saying if they want to be good enough to offer what I probably know I'm going to get, hey, bye, that I would be happy. We wouldn't have to drag it out. We wouldn't have to take to court. Employees wouldn't have to take time off. You know, everything could just, and that's a real fair deal for them. It's a real fair deal for them. It works for me because I don't want to sit here another 3 weeks. Yeah, well, no. That's the least I'll take. But yeah, if they give me, no, they want to just give me $2,500 for both cases. That was today's offer, $2,500 for both cases. No, that's half of what. And you know, I kind of expected that. I kind of expect that, you know, and she's doing her job. But when she said, hey, will you give me one more day without hitting me with the 420? If I can get them to agree to the $5,000 by business tomorrow, is that still good? And I told her, yes. You called me today, yes. Now, I won't extend it another day, but because of, you know, because if they give, I like to give back, you know, it's a give and take thing. So she gave and talked to me today, and you know, tomorrow should have been $5,420, but because she said, hey, can you please extend it one more day? Yeah, I can do that for her, or for Walmart. But I'm not going to extend another one. They're going to have to cough up another 420. We're just going to wait to court. At this point, you know, I'm excited either way. I'm excited to get this check and go this week, or I'm excited to wait 3 weeks and get twice as much and go. But that won't be just a twice as much go type thing. I'll have to wait here the 30 days to get paid on that. Of course, I'd go to Bentonville, come back here on the 31st, win that case, go back to Bentonville, and sit there until I get the case, you know, the settlement. This way, it works for me, it works for them. I'm letting them off with a lot of stuff. They're seeing that I'm letting them off with a lot of stuff, and they're helping me out by settling the case and not making me wait, which that's what most companies and insurance, that's what they're good to do. Make you wait. So I said in the beginning, if they would give me $5,000 to settle these two, I would forgive the one in the middle that caused them and all, and just we'll start anew, brand new. Get that letter. It says that I'm not trespassed from no Walmart. The 17th criminal case goes away, and I end up with $5,000. And boy, are the trolls pissed off about it. The trolls should be happy, because I was going to start exploiting their faces and stuff all over the windows of a Cannebago, but I'm not going to do that now. No. Facebook has showed their ugly fangs and has taken precedence over that. It will be Mark's face in the windows and what I put about Facebook and stuff. Now, it may mention the trolls and have little smaller pictures of them. That may be. I'm not going to promise on that one. I mean, a regular snapshot's only 10 cents, so I could see me putting a snapshot of all of them there, laminated, so, you know. I want the picture. There's a picture that's on the internet, and it says, how do you feel being in Facebook jail from a kid that sits in a booster seat or something? And it's a picture of Mark sitting at one of these meetings, wherever it was, wherever. And he's sitting in like a booster seat. I want that picture. But I don't know. This is how it feels to be blocked from a kid in a booster seat, you know, have my whatever. And then, my old pet names, fake book and porn book. Man, I've got all kinds of screenshots that, oh yeah. Just wait till I release them and all. I got lots of them. Y'all remember on my old accounts when I used to call it porn book and all, don't you? Where they'd send screenshots of crotches and everything else? Yeah. That platform should have been taken down a long time ago. I've seen more nastier shit on Facebook than I have TikTok. I don't know if I joined TikTok too late or I'm just not on that FY page or whatever, but I don't see any of that on TikTok. Man, I see it all the time on Facebook. The new account, oh, I'd already had 4 or 5 girls, you know, oh, I like that. And hell, I hadn't just started the count. Well, my friends, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. It don't cost anything. I will not be coming back to Facebook unless good old Zuckerberg opens my account back up, which we know he ain't going to do that. Help me build the YouTube, because nobody belongs in jail for weed. You can use that QR, or you can go to 420gym.com. I'm doing a live at noon and 7 p.m. on YouTube here. Please subscribe. It don't cost nothing. Turn on all live notification. That way when I go live, because I think starting tomorrow, things are going to start livening up a bit. You know what I mean? I'll be moving around. I'll be doing different things. Walmart may settle, you know, the whole 9 yards. And if that happens, of course, I'll be moving on down the road towards Florida and stuff and doing other things along the way that you're not going to want to miss. Trust me. Anybody got any last questions, comments, or concerns before I get out of here? Now would be the time to post it. I don't think you missed nothing. How do I know when you left, Will? What do you mean, what'd you miss? Oh. Huh, that don't taste too bad. Oh, and I don't know, the Trows messed with One World Life and Elvis tonight. Elvis the cat. They were messing with them tonight, telling them how they were enabling me to harass Walmart. What's up their ass about Walmart? Even Walmart themselves ain't, like that. Too stupid, man. It's just too stupid. But we'll see what they say tomorrow. Hopefully she don't call me at 5 o'clock. Hopefully she calls me earlier in the day and we can work out the details. First, we got to work out the money. Then we got to work out, well, where's the money going to exchange and the letter. So, hopefully she calls me early enough and we can get the details and everything worked out. It'd be cool if it could happen before noon and I could let everybody know. If not, well, I'll probably do a live when they call. Especially if, I know when I'm going to get the money and stuff. Yeah. But I got other things to keep me busy tomorrow because my payday comes in at midnight. I can't go over to Walmart and get nothing, but I can damn sure have it ordered and delivered here first thing in the morning. Because all these don't open until 8:30. Oh, shit. Man, my back says I've been sitting there too long. Oh, yeah, I'll get the letter at the same time as I get the money. Yeah, question is, where's it going to happen? Can it happen across the street at the Walmart I'm at right now? I'm not at the Walmart, but across the street. I mean, I offer to drive down. I'm going to offer to drive down to Bentonville, but I don't think they want me to drive down to Bentonville, even if it's just to collect a check. I think they'd rather not see me again this year. Which, hey, that's cool with me, because of the gas and wear and tear and all. But I'm only an hour away. So I'm thinking maybe they should offer to drive up here and meet me at this Walmart. Somebody from the home office, one of their attorneys, whatever. And the guy that gave me the check the last time, I can say, hey, how you been? So there is ways. Or I may have to go to Springfield to one of the Walmarts that actually done this. That would be cool too. Because I plan on stopping at one of them Walmarts and doing a little shopping no matter. So what can you say? I plan on giving them a bit of money back the first day. I don't know if you heard when I asked earlier, would you send Greg Tanner a message on Facebook, tell him to call me and put my phone number so he has it? I'd appreciate that if you did that, my friend. Well, my friends, I guess catch me tomorrow at noon or at 7 p.m. And you never know. I may go live before that if I have better news and stuff. So, hit the live notification, subscribe to the channel, it's free. Most of all, sign the petition, pass it along to a friend. Always remember, it's not about me. It's about peace, love, and cannabis for all. One team, one dream, united we stand, and if we try, we can all get along. My dogs love you. Huh? I love you. And most of all, Jesus loves you. Have a wonderful evening. We'll see you tomorrow, folks.